Hello everyone, it's Aliyah and I'm super excited for today because I have a very special guest for you guys today. She is a content creator and costume designer, Miss Lily Martinez. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Aliyah, for having me. I'm so excited to be here and share a little bit about what I do.
Yeah, so in honor of Dia de los Muertos, we have a super fun craft planned for you guys today. So we are going to be making some flower crowns.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking a little bit more about the history of the holiday, and we're going to get to know more about our guest, Lily. So are you ready for this?
I am. I would love to get into it. So, as you know, Dia de los Muertos is a very important holiday in Mexico and just Latin America in general. It's really a celebration of life, of our loved ones who've passed away and our ancestors. And you know, the importance of a headband decorated in flowers is symbolic because, you know, the skeletal figure of a Catrina, which by the way, Catrina means dandy or dress really fanciful in English. So a Catrina wears this because she's a skeletal figure that signifies death, and we accept it as a natural thing that happens, right? But the flowers are vibrant and full of life, and so it's the juxtaposition of both. And so wearing a flower crown is very symbolic to celebrating life. And so yeah, I'd love to make one with you today. An easy, simple one, a paper one, very, very easy to make.
So how long have you been making these flower crowns?
So I've actually been dressing up as a Catrina and making the flower crowns for like almost 10 years. So next year will be 10 years, and I've made countless of them, maybe over 50, over maybe 60 even. So I know a thing or two about putting one together.
You guys, she's a pro. I'm so happy we get to learn from you today. So let's get started?
Yes. So this simple one, we making out of tissue paper. And so what we start is we cut out circles like this, very, very simple. What you want to do is grab, I don't know, maybe like 10 little circles like this, and then you fold them into two. So you create this little like pizza slice.
Okay.
and then really all I do is cut little scallops as such. And you know, the scallops can be as big or as small as you want, and you end up with like scallop paper.
Very easy. Simple.
Yeah. And I like to layer different colors. So what I've done here is I layered like several of them already, and then I just literally put a staple right in the middle, like that. And then this is where the blooming begins. So you just grab each petal per se, and you just scrunch it up like that. You can't, I'm gonna have you try it. And you just literally put them together, like kind of bloom them together.
It's already so pretty.
It's already forming the shape of a flower.
You guys.
And layer by layer. I mean, it takes a few minutes to do them.
But it's pretty easy.
You're pretty good at it.
I'm like, wait.
And the tighter you squeeze, the more like full it will look.
And it just stays on its own?
Yeah, it like the tissue paper holds the shape.
Oh, I see what you mean too about the different shades of paper.
It just creates like a natural flower, like, you know, it has like a ombre look. So see, you're having fun.
This is so pretty. I love it.
And so once you start putting it together, it will start to puff up and form like a pretty flower like this with its layers and its petals. And this was easy for the kids too to make, to just sit down and like create little paper flowers with them. And so see, and before you know it, you're done. You're done making the flower.
You guys look at it. I'm already turning into a pro.
And literally it all from little circles. And so at the end, we just put like a double stick tape behind. Look at.
Wait, you guys.
You did it.
I was not expecting it to be this easy. I actually love it.
And then you just plop it in the center.
Okay, wait, are you sure?
Yeah, so see, you've created like a little kind of square. You just fluff it up, and then you just plop it in the center. And now you've created your little, see, here, put it on. I'll put mine on.
Look at us, you guys.
Look at how cute this looks.
And our little flower crowns.
See?
Now we're all ready for Dia de los Muertos.
And they're so cute. And you could use any color you want.
And you can do like a rainbow or like purples.
So,
or like, do you ever do something with like the marigolds?
Yes,
I know that's very significant.
The cempasúchil, the orange, you can use different layers of yellow and orange and create. And again, as you cut the circle as big or as small as you want, and you'll get the bigger flower.
Okay, so I've loved making this. I definitely want to go home and do this with my girlfriends. So can you break down for us a little bit more of how you're able to do this. How we can create this at home and the steps that are needed to create this look, you guys.
So it's super simple. What you'll need is a headband. You know, you can have one even at home that you don't want to use. A simple headband, plastic headband. And then what I did is I cut some Bristol board in like a scallop shape or any shape. The flowers are going to cover it. And then you bend it, because you can see right here, it's just paper, Bristol board, so a little bit thicker, cardstock per se. And you just cut it into a scallop. And then you fold it, glue it down with tape, so you'll need tape, or glue, and that's it. You now have a base to glue the flowers. So for the flowers, you're gonna need, like I said, like tissue paper. You'll need tissue paper. You'll need tape,
Scissors,
and a staple to like staple them all together. And from a material standpoint, that's really it. It's literally you're taping them on. I mean, you can add as much tape to secure them as much as you want, but it's very simple materials for a very like bold statement of a headband.
I know, that's also what I was gonna say, like very intricate, but it was only a few steps, you guys. You'll need a few things, like you were saying, very minimalist. Wow, I love it.
And your imagination.
Yes, because you could add, like you said, like rhinestones. You could like glue
the
them.
color
Yeah.
of the tissue paper. You can use printed tissue paper, glitter tissue paper. It just all depends.
Ooh,
yes.
Glitter.
Yes, we love the sparkle. So for a simple activity, this is a really good beginning one, because then you could level up to some of this. But for the meantime, this is a good way to like add color to your headband.
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about the pieces we have behind us, because these are just absolutely beautiful, so intricate. And you guys, she made all of these. She said it took like what, like 23 hours?
Yeah, like 20, sometimes 30 hours to make each crown, because they're all handmade. The jewelry's handmade. So when I create my costumes, you know, it's from head to toe. Everything's handmade. Every bead is put on by hand. And yeah, I mean, it starts the process really with an idea, an inspiration, and then I start to just doodle and create designs on paper, kind of like my roadmap. You create a fashion illustration, and then you just, you know, I start to like kind of piece together how the crown is going to be assembled. There's actually a lot of engineering that goes on. I had to put on my math hat and like, you know, measure and make sure everything's even and spaced out and symmetrical. So there's a lot of engineering that goes on. Then you get to fully decorate and use a lot of techniques to bring the sparkle and bring the color and just make it very, you know, impactful.
It's very vibrant. I feel like that's a really big part of the holiday. It's really celebrating life in all of this, even though, of course, we're grieving our loved ones. But that's kind of what I love about the holidays, is it gives us the opportunity to do that in a different light. And I know that you have a collaboration with McDonald's too. I'd love to hear more about that with Dia de los Muertos.
Yes, so I am so excited to be partnering with McDonald's of Southern California to bring these workshops to communities at the restaurants in LA and in Orange County, to really bring the communities together for the holidays. And we're gonna have 2 workshops, one like a tutorial to do easy Dia de los Muertos Catrina makeup, as well as these crowns. We're gonna make these.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Lily. I had so much fun making this.
Me too.
So I'm going to put back my flower crown on, because we have Amy joining us, who is the store manager at McDonald's in SoCal. So Amy, come join us.
Hey. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
How are you? Come on in.
Good. And yourself?
Good.
Great. We're excited to have you today. So I want to hear a little bit more about how McDonald's got started with this event.
So basically, I feel like McDonald's has been like a meeting place for everyone. We all have like memories there.
So true.
Getting our French fries, ice cream, and all of that. So it's a place to meet already as it is. So we just kind of want to build upon that and enhance those relationships we already have with our community, and just create a space where we can basically build upon those memories. And with that, we are doing this workshop with Lily. So yeah.
That's awesome. I love to hear that. So how long has McDonald's been doing this event for?
So this specific event will be the first one, but they have actually done some previous ones, like some lowrider shows and like some cafecito ones too.
Cool.
So we're really excited to really add on to our Hispanic heritage with McDonald's.
Yeah, and you guys are going to do some pretty fun workshops, make some flower crowns, learn
some
the
makeup.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I would love to learn that. That's so fun. So what should people expect at the event? Like, what's going to be there?
So obviously we're going to have our main event, which is Lily. But we're also going to have some really awesome sweet treats for all our guests. So we're going to have our apple pies, which everyone loves, with cafecito. Yes.
Okay.
And also, we're also going to be doing, I don't know if you guys have seen lately, like a little mangoñada hack with the mango smoothie.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing that little twist and sampling it around
I
our
love
restaurant.
that.
So
I
it'll
love
be
that.
it'll be a good event. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so happy you guys are doing this. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today and talking to us more about the history of Dia de los Muertos and sharing more about the event. I know I'm super excited. So you guys make sure to check out more events like this that McDonald's will be hosting. Like you just heard, there's a lot of fun things planned. So stay tuned. Bye, everyone.
Bye.